Well, good morning. The cold front has come through. It's here. Um, we're at 27 degrees. If you see it on the top of the Jeep, we've had some freezing rain. Not a lot. Panda's upset. She came in the house as I was coming out. Give me a second. You silly girl. You silly girl. You silly girl. But yeah, there's a winter, I don't know, storm advisory. The snow came down, it wet all the bridges, and then we hit this, 18 degrees, and it flash froze the bridges. So they're like, if you don't have to drive, don't drive. I figured that last night. I didn't go work out this morning. Um, I'm home. Panda's home. She's loving it. She likes it when I don't go anywhere in the morning. She can just hang out and play. Get your ball. Where's your ball? Okay, get your frisbee. But yeah, we're not going anywhere. I'll hang out here with her for a few minutes, and then we're gonna stay in the house. Stay warm, just how it is. It's cold. 27 is cold. And yeah, otherwise y'all have a great day. Stay warm, stay dry, and I'll talk at you later. Alrighty then, afternoon. First things first, grow light. I won't lie, I've not tested it. I had it when I was in Japan. I was growing tomatoes and peppers. Had to do the same thing there, start inside and then move them outside once it got warmer. So I have this little grow light that I've, had for pretty close to 5 years. So the test is, did it make the shipment from Japan? Or are we waiting another week while I order another one? And I flipped the switch. Outstanding. Grow light's working great, which is a good thing. Yay! So this is where I'm going to put the grow light. I'll probably put some plastic over my printer just in case I spill water. Let's not lose the printer. But it'll give me the ability to line up 2 trays here and yeah, grow. From there I got these little, they're the little Jiffy greenhouse trays. Comes with their own little top. Pellets, and you soak the water in and they fill up. And they'll fit 2 definitely on the shelf right there under the grow light. That way all the plants get some light. And yeah, we'll just kind of go from there. It's 36 in each tray, so that gives me, 72 things that I can start right now. 4 of them will be artichokes, but we'll get into that in a second part of the video, so just kind of hang on to that thought. Light works, yay! We're going to go ahead and work on getting these set up here in a second. So I'll talk to you in a few. Alright, well the instructions say 15 cups of water should moisten all the pellets. Yay! But then the instructions on here talk about add the Super Thrive mix to a gallon of water. Okay, so this talks about cups, this talks about gallon. Really? So we'll get to figuring it out. I don't think I have a gallon jug, which is going to be interesting. Yeah, so I'm going to start measuring stuff out and just kind of go from there. So talk to you again in a few minutes. All right, according to my little cheat sheet, 16 cups equal 1 gallon. There are only 15 cups of water in my tub here. And the liquid, it's a liquid, has been poured into it, and you can see it's kind of a yellowish, so it's got the seed starter stuff in it now. I did the 15 cups because that's what the thingy said. Anyway, we'll start with the 15 cups, and if I need to add a cup of just plain water later on, I will. So I'll be back in just a second. All right, so I've added about half the water from the tub into the tray. It kind of floats. You can see the water's under there. It says to gradually, add it so it sits there and absorbs them, and then pour off any extra. So we're going to let this set for about 5 minutes, come back and see how much it's absorbed, and continue to add water. So next time you'll see me will be when this process is done. So I'll talk to you in a few. So this was my inventory list of what I have by seed. And the ones highlighted in orange are the ones that I have to start literally now, end of February type time, or mid-February. Probably a little late on some of them if I truly want to get fruit this year. And so the artichoke, the asparagus, the eggplant, the peppers, and the tomatoes should all be started indoors. Some of the others you can see this is you can sow outdoors as early as March, for the butternut squash. That way you get it in the spring, and then you can do it again for winter time frame. And so those are the ones I'll be pulling out of my box here. And some of them we'll talk about, like the artichoke, the Colorado Red Star. Most artichokes, you plant them this year, you get fruit next year. This will be the first time that I grow this one. Supposedly, if I start it early enough, it will produce fruit first year, completely edible, which is a good thing. So that's one we're doing. Asparagus, which is always a good thing. The eggplants that I want to do, there you go. One of these little fingers, this is one that we had, or I had in Japan, and great for one person. You can eat one or two and just awesomeness. I'm going to do a 1 or 2 globes, but this tends to be too much for me. I end up wasting food that way, and I'm not fond of that. But this was one of the seed packets that I got for free, so that's okay. All right, peppers. There we go. Peppers, Anaheims. I love Anaheim peppers. Not much more I could say about that. I love me some Anaheims. I'm gonna try jalapeno and a lemon habanero. Just to see what they're like. Maybe they'll be good in some salsas. And then tomatoes. I've got a couple of, there we go, I've got a Chadwick cherry that I'll be doing. And that one, a yellow pear tomato. I think this is another one of those free seeds that I got. It's all good, but those will be the ones that we're going to start in the trays today. And we'll just kind of go from there. So, see you in a few minutes. All right, so the instructions say to go in and peel some of the knitting back here across the top off. Just so you can get to it, and then fluff up the peat moss a little and plant 3 seeds. And then when they sprout, the strongest of the 3 seeds is the one you keep, the other 2 you pinch off. What I've decided is most of them are those here across the back row. We're going to get 4 apiece. I'm going to get a whole row to themselves. These 3 over here are probably only going to get just 2. Just 2 squares type thing. Because they're the ones I'm trying this year. And then also like the eggplant and the pepper here, those are the ones that I got free. And if you look at the top where it talks about packed for 2017, most seeds are only viable for 2 years, so these might not grow. Same thing here, this was packed for 2015. They might not grow either, which is okay. And then this is also the only tray that I'm doing, even though I have 2 of them. I will wait about 2 weeks to do the other tray. That way I've got, some of my favorites in the early part of the season, and then my favorites in, deep summer, and then the stuff that I actually direct sow will have a fall harvest, and that way I'll have, just continuous vegetables, especially on some of the stuff that I really like a lot. So, time for me to get started. Start tearing some plastic, or some netting, sorry, not plastic, and I'll see you in a few. Alrighty then. Everybody is planted but the asparagus. it actually recommended to soak them for 24 hours before putting them in the soil. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let them soak. You can see the last row here where I've not disrupted the mesh netting on the peat moss. The will be for the asparagus. And pretty much the instructions say now is put the top on it and let it do its thing. So that's what we're gonna do. You can see I've stuck all the little tabs, the little 4 squares, you know, like that. That one's all artichoke, kind of all the way down, tomatoes, peppers, so on down the line. Yeah, now we wait and see what comes. I may or may not video the asparagus tomorrow. You can kind of, you can see where I've opened the plastic and disturbed the soil and put the seeds in and put the soil back. So, you don't have to watch me do the asparagus row. I just know that I won't do it till tomorrow. Again, I won't do the other tray for at least 2 weeks. That way this stuff will be my spring garden. And then several weeks later, I'll have a good summer garden and then a fall garden. So you just kind of, plant stuff every couple of weeks like that. And that way you've always got something ripen and ready to be eaten once the season starts all the way through fall. So I'm going to stick the lid on these and let them do their thing. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.